Hello, Purple Heart Consciousness holders. This is Reverend Jerry Hobby, and I am so happy to be with you on this November 11th day. And I want to say happy Veterans Day to all of our people that have rendered sacred service on behalf of our country. And I'm extending a warm welcome to everyone in the world and all those people that have been in sacred service to their countries also. I have a quote. We're focusing on moral leadership, and this quote says, moral leadership is more powerful than any weapon. And that came from Obama. So we're wishing everyone a happy Mother's Day. And as we move into that place of morality, we move into a place of remembering that we are here with purpose. Our purpose is to uplift humanity and to support humanity. And it's easy to get lost into everything that is happening around us and for us to forget those things. That is why we engage in spiritual practice on a regular basis. Yesterday, I don't know if you were paying attention, but I did a Sunday talk over at CSL Redlands. And I ended it with the poem from Howard Thurman. It says, keep fresh before me my moment of high resolve. And for me, spiritual practice keeps fresh before us our moment of high resolve. So the first thing I want to remind people of is to go to the heart first. That is the spiritual practice, just adding heart. And if we do this daily, boy, we would end a lot of stress. We would calm the waters at work, on the highways and the byways, and everywhere we go. We will find more peace in the world. So let's just take a moment right now, and I'm going to instruct you in how to add heart, and then we'll move into prayer. So I'm going to invite you right now to take your hand and place your hands over your heart. And every so often you'll notice I put my hands over my heart. And I'm putting my hands over my heart just to remember the power of the heart. This is the most resilient organ in your body. It can operate independent of itself, and it operates interdependently too. In other words, it sends signals, healing signals to all areas of your body. It's more resilient than the brain. That is why I say, follow your heart and the brain will respond. Because the brain only knows one thing. And the thing is to say yes, 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 to be responsive to that. So let's just breathe right now. And I want you to slow your breathing down. So I want you to follow this method right now. Breathing in through your nose on the count of 5. And exhaling on the count of 5. Breathe. Now I'm inviting you to recall a moment of compassion or kindness, of deep appreciation or care. And I'm recalling a moment of deep appreciation. Actually, it's that of kindness. My sister and I are very close. I remember last Thanksgiving, we had a hot date, just the two of us. And the hot date was to go get our pajamas so we would be ready for Christmas. So before we got ready to go out to dinner, we got in the car and we drove over to JCPenney's. And when we drove over to JCPenney's, we went to pick our pajamas, and we normally pick the same pajamas. We agreed upon our pajamas. And she just paid it forward. I'm going to call it a pay it forward. She bought my pajamas and I picked up something else. She says, I got this one here. And I'm so grateful for her kindness. And just that thing that says, I got this for you. And I'm remembering that moment now and how it felt. It felt good to be appreciated, to know that someone cared, and to receive. I want you to remember your moment now. And when you remember your moment, I want you to just regenerate that feeling you had when you experienced your moment. I was in deep gratitude. And I have the energetic of gratitude right now. So grateful for all the good. And anchor it in this moment right now. And as we're anchoring it in this moment, I'm inviting you to pay this emotion forward. Because we are energetic fields. And so as an energetic field, our field extends. And if it is powerful, Bruce Lipton reminds us that we can influence other people and their field. So let's be influencers this evening. Let's amplify your feeling. And allow this energetic field to touch everyone you can think of, including your neighbors. And since it is Veterans Day, I'm inviting you to amplify this for every single veteran. Let's send a wave. And in this very moment, I'm acknowledging the presence of the divine, knowing that the presence of the divine is everywhere, in everything and everyone. And what I know about the presence of the divine is that seated in the deep recesses of its being is that it is the seed of wisdom, love, and joy. And this seed of wisdom, love, and joy extends itself in a sacred way for everyone and everything. And in this very moment, right here and right now, I'm acknowledging this wonderful power, this strength, this divine essence unfolding and fulfilling itself within me right now. And what I know is this divine energetic is the light of love. It is the light of peace. It is the light of harmony. It is that divine presence that is filled with kindness. It is filled with light and love. And every single person that is hearing this prayer participating in this prayer is lifted up to the place of the very Most High. And only good can unfold, only God can fulfill itself, and only the richness of life can express itself abundantly and overflowing. And in this very moment, I know that the purity of love, the purity of wisdom, the purity of light expands itself and fulfills itself right now. It is the light that touches the world. It is the light filled with peace, wisdom, and harmony. It is God in action. And I know that this God presence expands itself and touches itself and reveals itself as that of wisdom, and in that place of peace and harmony in every practical expression within each and every one of our lives. What I know is the healing presence is that divine presence that brings peace and harmony within all relationships and in the home. It is the same energy expending itself right now as I speak. And what I know about this wonderful energy is that love prevails. And it is the loving energy expending itself right now in the workplace, on the highways and the byways, that it is that same energetic fulfilling itself within all of our affairs. That includes our finances. I know that it is the enriching presence creating a sense of peace and wholeness within our body, bringing calm to our emotions, supporting us in the clarity and the wisdom that we seek. And I know that this wonderful presence brings about the energy and the vibration of wholeness. And I know that that wholeness extends itself throughout the world in all matters. And in this wonderful wisdom right here, right now, I know that something divine has already begun to express itself. It is the richness of life. It is the spirit of perfection in action. So right here, right now, I give thanks for this wonderful blessing. I give thanks for the richness of spirit fulfilling itself and enriching itself in a divine way. I'm giving thanks because I know a healing has taken place as a result of this spoken word. And so I release these words as I speak right now into the action of the law, knowing it is perfect and knowing it as good. And together we affirm and we say, and so it is. Amen. I'm inviting you to slowly open your eyes. When you open your eyes, I want to look into your eyes and say thank you. Thank you for being a part of this prayer, and thank you for taking time to spend with me. I also want to thank you in advance for sharing this prayer with someone in your life and inviting them to join this prayer app to receive daily prayers. This is the perfect time of the year to engage them. And if you're liking what we're doing here within this ministry, I'm inviting you to join us by sending a financial blessing. You'll notice that you have the information flashing on the screen. And I just want to acknowledge the fact that we are probably in our last 24 hours of my birthday fundraiser. So your contribution and your donation can make a difference in supporting us as we anchor ourselves, and in this new year, your tax-deductible dollars can make a difference with things like the prayer app, our prayer circles, and our book studies, and all the other wonderful things that we offer to you, the community, in a sacred way. And it is available to you at no cost. And your contributions support us in bringing more programs like this to the community and to the masses. So I'm going to thank you in advance for the blessing that you have already sent to us. And I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Namaste.